Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 17, Haystack, Basin, and Saddleback. These are three infamous mountains here in the high peaks, known for their views, their remoteness, and their challenge. Oh, today we are going to be doing them in a special way. I've been waiting to do these three peaks this way for the last 6 months, and well, I don't think there's a better day than the day to do it. This is my second to last hike for my single season winter 46. These will be peaks number 42, 43, and 44. I just passed the Johnsburg Lodge DEC interior outpost, and well, we're about to hit the ore bed trail up to Saddleback. What's different about this hike are two things. One, this one is a vacation hike for me. I have a full pack on. I got about 30 pounds of stuff because I'm gonna do an overnight. So the first thing is, this is a relaxing hike. So I want you guys to be relaxed while you're watching this too. The second reason why this hike is so different is because I will be watching the sunset from Basin, sleeping at the Snowbird campsite right below Little Haystack, and watching the sunrise from Haystack. The Snowbird campsite, about a quarter mile from Little Haystack, is the highest elevated campsite in the park, just below 4,100 feet. Yes, it is higher than the Mary Louise Ponds on the backside of Rocky Peak Ridge. I think Basin, in my opinion, has the most beautiful sunset you can watch in the park. The view that it has is incredible, with Haystack, Skylight, Marcy, and the McIntyre Range all just perfectly lined up. I don't think there's anything that beats it. And same thing with Haystack. I think Haystack offers definitely in the top 3 of the best sunrise views in the park. It's also an extremely difficult peak to be on for sunrise. It's so far out there and it's very inclement, but the weather is absolutely perfect. I'm actually already about 4.5 miles in. I'm about a third of the way up the ore bed trail. So this is just gonna be one simple episode, guys. Pretty much only gonna be showing the best parts of it. So sit back and enjoy Haystack, Basin, and Saddleback. As we get up higher, you can see Saddleback ridgeline right here. And some clouds are starting to. I don't know how long that's supposed to be like that for, though. That wasn't in the forecast, but hopefully we won't have that the whole time. Now, I do apologize about the audio in the last episode. I guess my mic was oversensitive at the time, and I didn't realize that. Approaching the slide. We got the trail up here to the right, Saddleback just behind this ridge here, and you got Gothics right there. That would be the cable route going up. Whew. This is a lot easier without 30 pounds on your back. Yep, that was a workout for sure. Okay, it's actually not over yet. But trust me, this is relaxing. Okay. All right. Whew. It is 4:20. Saddleback is half a mile from here. I got the cable route to my left. Nope. And Saddleback to the right. And out of nowhere, it is blue skies again. Also, one more thing, a fun fact about Saddleback. Out of all the peaks I've left, Saddleback is the one that I haven't been on in the longest. It was July of 2017 since I've been on there. So visiting Saddleback will be nice. We got 3 hours till sunset. Basin is 1.5 miles away from here. So I'm hoping we can get the Basin by sunset. Getting those views. There we are. The Gothics cable route. The north face right there. Now we can start to see the Dix Range right there. And also there's some really awesome lenticular clouds going on right now. Whoa. This is one reason why I hate big packs. so as we round the corner, a lot of people think this is the summit, but nope, that bump over there is actually the summit. All right, I'm gonna sit down right here real quick, throw it on my Z-Lite, and eat some Pringles and Snickers. Here we are. I have to come back in here without wind so I can explain to you what's about to happen, because you're not gonna be able to hear me for the next like 2 minutes. I am about to go down the Saddleback Cliffs. Fun fact about me, I have never done the Saddleback Cliffs. The half-mile stretch between the summit of Saddleback and Basin, I have never stepped foot on. Luckily, these past several days have been warm and bright, and all the ice and snow has melted off most of it, so I shouldn't have any problem going down them in the winter as my first time. So, we'll see how it goes. I've talked to a lot of people about how to do it. Other than that, don't mind the wind, and let's get down the Saddleback Cliffs. The time is just about 5 p.m. It's just over 2 hours until sunset. Let's do this. I will no longer be a Saddleback Cliffs virgin. Let's do this. Oh, crap. I know doing this in snowshoes isn't ideal, but and that, ladies and gentlemen, are the Saddleback Cliffs. And that was pretty easy. Yeah, that wasn't anything to be worried about. All right. Time to take my skis out and put my coat away. All right. Ugh, snow down my back. That is where I have to ascend next. It is up to Basin's shoulder. So we're gonna go up, and that's gonna be the steepest part of the ascent to Basin. Gonna flatten out for a good quarter mile or so, and then it's gonna shoot right up to the summit. So far, very relaxing day. The sky looks nice. I think we're gonna make it for sunset, people. It is 5:45. The sun sets in about an hour and 40 minutes or so. There's something I forgot to tell you, and you probably caught on to this already, but yesterday I did the Dix range, and I didn't go to bed for 36 hours. What I mean by that is I woke up the day before, and I worked my normal day, and I went to bed at like 11:30, but I didn't really fall asleep and got up at 12:30, just an hour later. And then from there, sent the whole entire Dix range at sunrise and all the way out by 1 o'clock. And I stayed up until I went to bed at 11. I will say that uphill looks pretty daunting. This whole time I've been saying the sun sets at 7:20. I thought about it, and I think that was sunrise. I think the sun sets at 6:45, which is in 45 minutes. So now I feel pressured for time. Wow. Look at that. Wow. Man. Crap. I'm on Basin, and I just remembered that I forgot to say my high peak number on Saddleback. Saddleback Mountain, single season winter 46 high peak number 42. Man, that is so beautiful. But our summit's right there. All right, time for the ascent. This is so amazing. Woo! I am currently standing in the one and only spot I would ever say, man, I wish I was standing there at that moment. When I'm home and I see an amazing sunset or I see something amazing outside, I always say to myself, man, I wish I was on Basin. And I am. Holy crap. Look at this. Basin Mountain sunset, single season winner 46, high peak number 43. 3 left. Look at that full moon. Okay, the sun is well past gone. I'm gonna go down now, get off this mountain. Basin, you are awesome. Now it's time to trek down the half mile and go to Snowbird campsite. Also, I was just playing headlight tag with Brian and Nick on Hurricane Mountain Fire Tower. It was crazy. I could see their headlamps, they could see mine. I mean, of course they could see mine because mine's like, you know, super bright. Let's get down. Oh man. I mean, the fact that I was up there for an hour and all I had on was like this coat is crazy. I mean, it's like 32 degrees out, and without the wind, it's such a comfortable temperature. I mean, my hands are pretty cold, but that's because I, you know, was just standing around for an hour. But I just have regular gloves on. Like, there's nothing special about these. But anyways, I know there's some good butt sliding up ahead. All right. I don't know how long this butt slide is, so I'm gonna go down just a little bit. Oh, yeah, that's, that would be deadly. So I was looking at this decline, and then I looked up, and then I was like, oh my gosh, Haystack is so beautiful. That is my favorite mountain. In case you are wondering, Haystack is my favorite. I keep looking for spots to butt slide, but like, that's definitely not gonna happen. It is super steep. All right, unfortunately, I actually think I need to butt slide this part. I'm not looking forward to it, but here we go. Oh yeah, we survived. I was trying to figure out why everything was still lit up, and I just remembered, it's like nearly a full moon. It's a full moon tomorrow. Right. 8 miles back to the garden. Yeah, I remember coming here in the summertime and seeing that after doing sunset on Basin here, and I'll tell you, I was upset. Oh my gosh. And plus this trail isn't even like too broken out, honestly. Like, it's very lightly traveled. Like this would suck. This is a call in between the two mountains. Literally, it is that short of a distance before it goes uphill. Just to show you, there's the moon. Wow. This is the moonlit path, guys. Hiking by moonlight. There's our camp sign. So Snowbird's here somewhere. I actually walked past it. And here we are. Wow, there are tons of places to set up a tent here. I think right here. I'm gonna hammock this tree to that tree. Gonna string a hammock from here to here. So I'm gonna get that set up. So give me like 10 minutes. All right, so if you're wondering how I winter camp, this is probably gonna be the only video I'll ever post about it. So take notes. I actually hammock camp, believe it or not. So let me explain my setup. First of all, my setup costs about $1,000. But what you see here is only $700. Normally I have a top quilt as well, but I won't tonight because it's not going to be that cold. The temperatures tonight are probably going to be right around 20, 25 degrees. Also, it is kind of breezy in here, which does suck, but I have enough coverage underneath my body that I really won't feel the breeze. So let me start with the basics. I use Eno. I use Eno everything. I actually used to be sponsored by them, so I got a ton of free stuff. That's how I was able to afford this setup. So I have Helios straps, super lightweight straps that weigh like 3 ounces. And my hammock is the double XL, so it's the largest one that they have. It allows me to put my pad and sleeping bag in it and still cocoon myself over comfortably. Underneath here, I have a 750 fill down underquilt. And then inside, I have a 0 degree Marmot down sleeping bag and a camp pillow. This setup all together weighs, I mean, I normally use a lighter hammock, but this is the biggest one, so I kind of wanted to splurge tonight. But this whole thing right here weighs like only 3 pounds. Yeah, I'm living in style. I'm going to be nice, toasty, warm, and I'm actually about to use my boiling water in that thermos right there to heat up some dinner. Tonight for dinner is beef stroganoff. And I didn't bring a camp stove on purpose because I just didn't want to carry the extra weight when I have a really great thermos, and so I put boiling water in there earlier today. All right, there we go. Beef stroganoff. It's like 9 p.m. now. It's going to be a good night. Thanks for being here with me. But we got some more beautiful things tomorrow morning. See you in the morning. Woo! See? This is relaxing. Guys, 6 months ago I set out to do this hike. I wanted to watch the sunset on Basin, camp at Snowbird, and then watch the sunrise in Haystack, and I'm so happy it worked out. I know a lot of people don't get great views. Luckily I live here so I can methodically pick my windows and stuff like that, but I hope this inspires at least one of you. Get out there and hike, guys. Haystack Mountain, sunrise, single season winter 46, number 44. And in fact, I'm looking at my last 2 mountains right now. Dial and Nippletop. Not sure how the next episode is going to go. I just might jump right into the journey of a winter 46er. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I will take this moment to say one more thing. Pay attention closely. On June 11th is my opening for the official Winter 46 gallery show at the Lake Placid Center for the Arts. This is something you do not want to miss. It is a first time in history event here for the High Peaks, and it's the reason why I'm doing this single season Winter 46, and that is photographing the summit from every single peak, and they're all going to be on display at the Lake Placid Center for the Arts. So look for those details to come. Mark your calendars. All 46ers, you're going to want to see this. It's going to be awesome. All right, well, I think I kept you guys long enough. I'm going to start heading down now. Alright, I don't know what's at the bottom of this one, but I sure hope I don't die. Oh yeah. Alright. I know where I'm going. Alright. And 24 hours later, we did it. I think that's going to go down in history as definitely top 3 for sure of my high peak experiences. I don't know if I could say number 1, but that was absolutely incredible. And I know this was a longer video than normal, but for those of you that did stay through the whole thing, I really, really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. If this is the last video that I'm going to put out of the single season Winter 46, thank you to everyone who stuck in the whole way, to all my fans and to every one of you who said hi along the way and all the encouragement. It's been a crazy ride. Oh my gosh. Thanks to WyattsTexMex and HighPeaksCyclery for sponsoring this endeavor. Make sure you go and check them out below. I have some amazing things coming up in this summer. Things that I can't even begin to describe how cool they are. With that being said, I'm Jonathan Zaharik. Thanks for watching. This is the hardest part of my entire day. Oh my gosh. Made it.